What's up guys, hey Rich Pronason here, and today, as you can see on the screen right now, we are going to be talking about the Xbox One. We've got some new confirmed details from Microsoft, so I'm going to be sharing those with you guys right now. So let's get started with this right away. So first off, Microsoft has just confirmed that the Xbox One's DVR, or also known as the screen capture card that comes within the Xbox One, will be only available for those who have the Xbox Live membership. Now, to have the Xbox Live membership, you have to pay about $60 per year. If you aren't familiar with this was the same for the 360. If you wanted to play online, you needed to have the Xbox Live Gold membership, and this costed $60 per year. So if you'd like to have access to this new DVR system in the Xbox One, you have to pay $60 for it. Now let me remind you about how much you can record with the DVR system on the Xbox One. Now, to give you some background information on this, you can record about 5 minutes of gameplay, but when you actually need to save it, you can only save 30 seconds of it. So the last 5 minutes is what the system will recall, but you can only save 30 seconds of the actual thing from what you've been playing. So if you've been doing some tutorials on there, then the last 30 seconds of whatever you've been recording will be saved. You don't have to save the last 30 seconds of the video though. You can always trim it. So let's say you want 30 seconds from the beginning to somewhere into the middle of the video, if that makes sense to you guys. Just a heads up for those Netflix users, you'll be required to purchase the Xbox Live Gold membership along with the monthly subscription that you already have to pay for Netflix. So you can just pay for one. So let's say if you paid for Xbox Live Gold membership, you will still have to pay for the Netflix monthly subscription for you to be able to watch movies that you already enjoy watching on the Netflix services. Microsoft has also revealed that Gold users will be introduced to the new Smart Match system, a system which players will be assessed on their behavior in the community. So let's say you're a troll and you enjoy trolling on Xbox Live, then you will be assessed according to these three categories here. As you can see on the screen, we've got the best one, which is good player, and then the second one, which is needs improvement, and for lastly, avoid me. So if your behavior is bad within the community of Xbox Live, you automatically go to the avoid me category. And if you're sort of in the middle, you're quite a good player and sometimes you're a bad player, you head over to the needs improvement. And if you're a great player, you are good within the community, then you go to good player as well. Microsoft has also stated that it will be monitoring players online to make sure no one is falsely accused of anything. So let's say we've got a group of people or a group of trolls who just spam this guy, and then they submit player review and say this guy is terrible in the community and you should avoid this player. Microsoft will be looking into things like this. I don't know how they will do it, but they will be monitoring players online to see if they have been falsely accused or not. Now, moving on to the next point here, as you can see on the screen now, this video is playing. We've got two HDMI ports for the Xbox One. Now, HDMI in is the HDMI port that goes from your Xbox One to the cable TV, while the HDMI out goes from your Xbox One to your TV. So I hope that makes sense. So just a quick recap: HDMI in for cable TV, HDMI out for your normal TV or your flat screen TV or monitor or whatever you have. So that's how that works there for the Xbox One. Now moving on, Microsoft has also unboxed the Xbox One. So let's go through the list of the things you will have when you buy your Xbox One or when you have pre-ordered your Xbox One. So this is the list of the things that you get. So first off, now within the box of the Xbox One, you will get a Kinect. This will be for both the standard edition of the console and the day one edition of the console. This is because Microsoft has stated that the Kinect is required for your Xbox One to function. You also get an Xbox One console, of course. That would be pretty funny if you didn't have the Xbox One console included in there. You get a controller for both editions. Now, the people with day one edition of the Xbox One, you will get an exclusive code. Now, Microsoft hasn't said what this code would do or what you get from it. Maybe you get an exclusive game like Titanfall or something like that. But you have to wait and see until Microsoft states what game or what downloadable content you will get from this day one exclusive code that they will provide when you get the day one edition of the console. Now, the headset is going to be included in both editions. Now, if you can remember, Microsoft had stated that they were not going to include the headset in the Xbox One, but now they're finally including it within the console and within both editions of the console. Now, HDMI cables and power supplies will be provided by Microsoft. However, Microsoft will not include, or the Xbox One does not have, the standard TV component cables. Now, people have seen them saying that they do not have a TV or a monitor which has an HDMI in port. The thing about nowadays is that you can get a monitor for a really cheap price that has HDMI in it, but if you take it from their point of view, the Xbox One is already costing $500. So if you want to get a monitor with that, it'll be $600, and it's a bit costly for them. So I can understand where they're coming from. But anyways, we have to wait and see if Microsoft may or will decide to include a standard TV component slot for the Xbox One. And lastly, Microsoft has been posting videos on their accessories that will be included in the Xbox One. So I hope you enjoyed these videos that have been posted by Microsoft. So that was it for today, folks. This has been Hiruj Pranayson here. I hope you enjoyed my latest video here on my channel, and I shall continue to do more updates on the Xbox One. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like on there, and I'll have links in the description if you'd like to see these things for yourself, like the sources or the videos for the Xbox One's controller or the Xbox One unboxing video. I have that in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until then, Whopper out.